Jesus, that took forever. Oh, so it's Friday night. I have dinner at home. I'm starving. And I put more work into this forum post right here than I ever have in law school. And I'm not even kidding, I think. So on the forum, CGSB Crumb, the community manager, posted this heck of a frickin' puzzle right here. And at the surface, it looks like gibberish. So the first thing you gotta know, this is actually a language used in Star Wars known as Arabesh. I don't know. If you nerds want to correct me, go for it. I'm not gonna sit here and stress all night about this, but this is pretty much a whole entire base language used to transcribe galactic basics. So here you go. You got this whole alphabetic system, and yes, these letters do match up with this lovely picture right here. So I can't take full credit for this. I'm gonna credit someone on the forum that I kind of learned this from, but let's kind of break down what happened. I even went on my iPad and broke it down. I pretty much translated all of this stuff on here. Then there's this whole hexadecimal thing you can translate this into. I'll show you guys what it comes up to in a second. But as you see on my little tablet, I went ahead and kind of transcoded everything from Arabic, whatever it's called, to English. And then apparently it turns into sort of a hex code here. And as we see here, the same exact numbers that we got on my iPad. We have 45, 55, blah, 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 blah. And it goes all the way to 4B. So yes, the numbers that we're seeing right here correspond with this translated table I'm showing on my iPad right now. And apparently, you gotta translate this again into something called SCI. I don't know. It's late. I don't care right now. Now, the first thing I want to point out to you guys with this conversion, before we go any further, notice that we have pretty much every single letter in here except for the letter J. We're missing, we have all letters, we have 25 letters or whatever the case may be, but we don't have J in this transcription right here from hex to ASCII or whatever it is. Keep that in mind because that's going to be really important soon. And all this conversion stuff that's happening right now makes a lot of sense because a few days ago, Crumb on Reddit, he said, I hope you guys are good at translating and or using multiple languages, whatever the case may be. And people thought that meant C3PO, but I think he was indicating what he was planning on doing with the teaser, which means you have to kind of transcribe from Arabesh to the hexadecimal thing, and then to the ASCII, and then using that to kind of transcribe that. It's a whole process. So now it makes sense what SB Crumb was doing over at Reddit. My goodness, he had us going all over the place. And then we have this lovely person right here, Newer Shadow. I love you, man. You have saved me countless hours right here. But they use this web page over here. I'm not gonna go and mess around with it, but when he used this web page, he got a specific message out of it. And it looks like gibberish right here when it's kind of just laid the way it is, but read this. The road ahead is coming soon. The wait will be worth it. And then I got actually a little frustrated here because I got close to this part and then I got really frustrated because when you look this up, you get this picture right here. Friday, so close, yet so far. And at this point, I was like, screw it, I'm done, I'm going home. And then everyone is like, hey, wait, you're so close. You're so close. Capital Games was teasing me. I was super frustrated. They're like, wait, you're so close to the finish line. All right. And then I'm like, okay, I'm pretty close here. What's going on? So I went back to this page over here, looked at what this individual posted here, and then when you look at the link, take a look at this. You have the bit.ly, which is kind of a link to transfer you somewhere. But then look at this. Right here, going backwards, it spells the word Revan. We have R-E-V-A-N. And then I was like, holy cow. But then I was like, wait, what's going on here? Because here we have this I-E-D-I thing going on. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But when we go back to what we had earlier with the whole ASCII conversion, when we look at that, there's no letter J anywhere in this right here. So when we go back down and we take this little code, we're going to copy this mother flippin' of a link. And now we're going to paste it in here. But we're going to replace the I with a J. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this trailer. Let's go and watch it real quick together. Oh my goodness. Talk about a box in a box of a mystery. Oh my. What? Oh I'm a loss for words right now. This was definitely frustrating of a puzzle this late at night on Friday, but man, coming across this trailer that was buried within the depths, the bowels of the forums of YouTube. My goodness, guys, JEDI REVAN. JEDI REVAN is coming to the game. They show all these little tags right here. If we go back a little bit, they show all the tags: Savior, Conquer, Hero, Villain, but they kind of blur everything out, and it's gonna be a hero. So JEDI REVAN, we're getting a light side version of Revan, and is this going to be like some sort of new raid? Kind of like how the Rancor boss was. If you guys remember when we got the Rancor raid teaser, we got something similar to this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. It's not a Rancor. So my Star Wars knowledge is very limited. Knights of the Old Republic isn't my strong suit, but is JEDI REVAN going to be, is he going to be some sort of raid reward of something? Because let me point this out. This is a super hyped character. And for them not to make this character at least somewhat accessible, there's going to be a lot of ticked off people. Because I'm going to show you my roster right now with the Old Republic tag. My Old Republic farming has been terrible. And if JEDI REVAN came out today or sometime the next month or two, I might be screwed. But keep in mind, the Road Ahead blog is something that points out what's happening in the next 3 months. This might not happen today. It might not happen next week. It might not even happen this month or November. This could be something coming up in December. And this might also be a little hint as well. I'm going to go back here because when we look at this IED part, before we took it out and we put in J, maybe that means in early December. Now, I might be looking too much into that. That's not the point. The point is JEDI REVAN's coming to the game. Jedi Knight Revan, whatever he may be in this trailer, he's coming to the game. But I'm pulling up my account right now, and I don't know. I am a bit concerned. I want to know how we're going to get this character. We have no text explaining what's going on here. But all I know is my Old Republic farming is horrendous. Barely at 5 stars for Jolie Bindo. Not even going to be there anytime soon the next 2 weeks. Bastila, at least she's at 5 stars. So I'm really excited for Jedi Knight Revan. It's super exciting to see that JEDI REVAN's coming into this game, but I'm worried about how we're going to get him. But luckily in that trailer, I have a glimmer of hope that we're going to get Revan through some sort of legendary. We have Darth Trey as a legendary for her Sith raid. Maybe there's going to be some sort of raid to get JEDI REVAN shards. I'm not quite sure about that, but hopefully now we can brainstorm a bit more. Hopefully we get more details actually in text, kind of transcribing everything that's going to happen this fiscal quarter. Let me know down below, what are you guys thinking so far? But I am a little upset. Besides, I spent a few hours doing this on a Friday night and I still have to edit this video. There was no indication of Grievous in this post. I think, at least, not that no one that brought to surface yet. So I am a bit worried that Grievous might not be happening this quarter, and that means I'm gonna have to delete my channel as I promised before. But we might be getting other stuff. JEDI REVAN's probably the highlight of what's gonna happen this quarter, but that means that other stuff can happen as well. We didn't know that Jango Fett was coming with the previous Road Ahead blog post, but we got Jango despite not knowing about it. So I think more stuff is in store. Hopefully October is still with my theory that Grievous is coming with a rework and a Separatist rework, and maybe JEDI REVAN is gonna happen later on this year when we have these characters farmed a bit more than what we have right now, because right now a lot of us would be so screwed. And the last thought I have is this obviously shows that there might be another version of Revan, because this looks like just to be the light side version of Revan. As we know, Revan also has a dark side element to him in a different form or a different costume. Think of Anakin Skywalker. You have your light side version and your dark side version, of course. So we'll have to wait and see what they do in the future. But overall, super exciting news. Definitely the most complicated puzzle I've ever done in my time, I think. But leave a like if you did enjoy this video and all the brain cells I had to use and all the people out there that we pointed out had to use as well. Comment down below your thoughts and subscribe, because some stuff might be coming on their way and you don't want to be missing a thing. And until the next video.
Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, 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 down. Party Richter, Party Richter. Son of a bitch. Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, down, down. Shut up.